CGTN's Alamein has more on what makes new Alamein City so special, as well as its place in China's Belt and Road Initiative. Let's take a look.
Hello world! Hello everyone! I'm Adil al-Mahroui speaking to you from the new Egyptian administrative capital in Cairo. This is not the reason we're making this story. Our story is about the new Alamein City, a rising Dubai on the Egyptian Mediterranean coast with the magnificent weather of Egypt. But these towers are why we're starting from here. They were built by China's State Construction Engineering Corporation, CSCEC, and it's the same company that is building the towers of the new Alamein downtown project. The new Alamein and the new capital are going to be the future political and business hubs for Egypt. And to connect these two magnificent cities, massive construction is underway to build and expand highways to pave the way for hundreds of thousands of commuters who will be traveling between these two cities. This is how it will look when the entire road is complete. These 3 lanes will be dedicated for trucks. And as you see currently, they're moving right with regular cars because the road here is still under construction. The Egyptian Transportation Ministry says that it discovered once it created a barrier between a road for trucks and a road for sedans, there has been a 38% drop in the number of road accidents that Egypt records every year. Deep in the horizon, you can see the towers of New Alamein. You may not see it, but if you zoom in and zoom in more, you start seeing the landscape of this new rising city. It's one of only 2 cities in Egypt where you can see high-rises all across the town and can be visible from 20 to 30 kilometers away. And Alamein is way different than the new administrative capital, which is the first city with these landmark high-rises. But New Alamein is on the Mediterranean. It's a new Dubai, but much better in terms of weather, which is bearable and even cool most times of the year. Currently, the new Alamein project is relatively in nowhere, meaning there are no prime services coming to this place at the moment, because this project will be a service provider. With all its buildings, its towers, it will be providing shelter, food, water to thousands of visitors and holiday makers. But to build a project like that in this area, it means that 10,000 workers, specifically Egyptians, and 4,000 Chinese, are staying here, living here, until this project becomes a full reality and completed within just 2 years. So if you look around us, you find offices, headquarters for managers and engineers. There are also housing areas for laborers, workers, and security guards. It's a full-fledged city living on its own until it becomes a prime location and an attraction site for all the visitors in this unique Mediterranean city. We're about to take a walk inside the construction site, but always comes safety first. So I have to gear up and then go ahead and I'll give you a unique view of this project. Follow me. I'm going in one of the buildings right now. This is the highest of the 4 residential buildings, that all 4 of which will be overlooking the iconic tower, the 300-meter high building of this downtown project. So we're just right inside, and if you see, work is going on non-stop, continuously. The project's construction started in 2021. This is when the first foundation was poured, and it will be completed in just 4 years. And all of this work will continue until cutting the ribbon of this landmark project for new Alamein City. Let's keep watching. This is one of the 4 buildings I was talking to you about, and right now I'm not standing on it, I'm actually standing on an extension of the building. This in the future will be a garage for cars to park and a huge shopping mall to provide retail services for everyone in this city. It might not be so fancy, but this is the best elevator you can have in a construction project like this one. This is going to take us all the way to the top. The snowy building over there is the iconic tower. That's going to be the tallest building on the Mediterranean Sea coast. This is floor number 5. Construction is going inside and outside, so the interiors as well of this project will be handed over with the entire project. So this project, for anyone to get an apartment or a unit or to come here for leisure, this entire decorations from inside will be completed, as well as, of course, the construction and the facade of the buildings. I was talking to you from downstairs about the buildings and offices and the housings. Look at this. It's like an entire city for laborers and engineers and designers to live in this vast desert until it becomes an urban, lively area. A football pitch for people to exercise, and right behind it are the residential areas, and these in glass are the management offices for the engineers and the administrative people. Today is Egypt's Independence Day, and as you can see, Air Force jets are creating an acrobatic show to entertain the visitors of this coastal city. Right now we're on the rooftop of the tallest building so far, but this is not where the building will stop getting higher. These 4 buildings, the residentials, overlooking the iconic, will be about 54 stories high, 200 meters in length. When completed, this iconic tower in 2025, it will be 250 meters high with a crown of 50 meters to reach a total height of 300 meters and about 64 floors. It is really remarkable to watch a project with this magnitude at its current stage, because right now, this project is mainly concrete and sand, but in less than 2 years, it will be a livable, fully fledged city that gives and provides services to the New Alamein project. You know, right now, New Alamein only serves holiday makers during the 3 months of the summer for the summer vacation. But with the government's ambition to make a New Alamein a livable city 365 days a year, all year long, it needs huge infrastructure, and it takes this amount of effort to create a project with that magnitude and make it livable with entire full services for people to have a living. So why New Alamein, you ask? Keep watching and I'll show you why. This is the #1 attraction of Alamein City, the turquoise sea. What you see before you is not a color-adjusted picture. That's the true color and majestic fresh water of Alamein, which makes it an amazing touristic attraction for Egyptians and for foreigners throughout the warm season in Egypt, which could stretch for up to 6 months a year. And because of that, Alamein has been always destined to become a remarkable touristic site. People would come here on vacations during the summertime, specifically when the weather is warm. But that's not just the only attraction for the city. Logistically, Alamein has many benefits. The new Alamein City is built over 50,000 acres with state-of-the-art high-rises all over it. When completed, this city is designed to accommodate 3 million people who will have a full life here. There's a headquarters for the government, a presidential palace, and moreover, the entire city will be a place to live all year long, replacing the current idea of having it as only a summer destination. The city's location is quite exquisite. Here on the Mediterranean Sea, it stands in the middle of a very important trade route where all the ships coming from Asia going to Europe and coming through the Suez Canal will most probably be traveling not far away from this location. And there, that makes it an important logistical stop for ships, trade, and more importantly, industry, where there are numerous industrial complexes being under construction here at New Alamein. New Alamein also have a unique historic value. Alamein in Arabic means 2 flag, and the reason for that symbolizes the allies and the Axis during World War II, where one of the major battles in North Africa took place here in this city. And until today, there are graveyards for Italians, the French, the Germans, all over the city, which makes it an important memory for the world. And that is also another touristic attraction for the city. But its location is way more unique. It stands in the middle of a trade route between all the ships that are coming from Asia to Europe through the Suez Canal. Most of them will probably be passing through this city. And the current plan for the city is to build a major infrastructure for trade and industry to make it an important logistical hub for this crucial trade route.